Hello, everybody, and welcome to Early Access Episode 13. I'm your host, Angelo. Welcome. Alright, so the past couple days have been ridiculous with the game that was released on Early Access, but I will get to that. Once I get to... That's going to be the last game I get to in what I've been playing. So we're going to start off with this first game here, and this just came out on the 23rd, and it's called Factions. Origins of Maru. So, Factions Origins of Maru is gonna be an open world sandbox game. Right now on release though, it's just a it's just like a death match, like it's like a battlegrounds right now. There's only 2 different maps. It looks really good. All the character models are really nice. It is $20 on Steam right now. The devs are really active though, and they're promising that a lot of the updates are coming within the first couple weeks of the release. So it should get a lot better in the next couple weeks, like month or so. I would keep an eye on it. It looks promising. Hopefully it turns out to be the sandbox MMO that I've been looking for, with actual sandbox elements and RPG elements. But we won't know until they get a little bit further in from where they are right now. With that said, there's not much else I can say. I played it. I enjoyed the little bit I played of it, but this was within like the first hour that the game came out, and nobody else was really playing it. So, take that for what it is. The next game I played just came out today. It actually came out a couple hours before I recorded this, and it's called Ubermosh. Now, this is only $2. And it's like an arcade game shooter. You're this little pixel guy with a sword, and it's fucking badass. It's in early access. You basically have to survive for 90 seconds. It's so hectic. It's intense. It's just like a perfect little game. And as the developer adds more stuff to it, I can only imagine it's going to get more fun. But he says it's kind of like playing an old arcade game where you just keep popping in quarters, and it feels exactly like that. It's just so hectic. The round's only 90 seconds long, but it's totally worth your $2. You can check out the video I posted. It's really awesome. For $2, I mean, I couldn't imagine spending $2 on a better little game. Even if this is all it was, even if it was only this one, you can just pick it up and you get like such enjoyment out of just that 90 seconds. Really awesome. Like I totally recommend checking it out. Alright, the other game I played is Dungeon Fighter Online. I don't know anything about this game. I saw somebody else streaming it, so I decided to go look it up, and actually it's in like an open beta test from the 24th, which was yesterday, up until April 13th. So if you go to DFO Neople, it's DFONEOPLE.com. You can sign up and download the game right now and play it. So it's a side-scrolling dungeon fighter RPG. It looks like it's set up to be free-to-play. For a free-to-play game, though, it's just dumb enough to be good. Like, you just run around and you get a bunch of abilities and you kill things. I could see people getting way into it. I played a bunch of it already. I don't know if I uploaded the video. I'll upload the video to YouTube so you can take a look at it. It's fun and it's free. That's all I can really say. But let's jump into this garbage. So, I recorded a video for this game, and let's say this morning. Recorded a video for this game called QuestEvent. Now, since I review so many games, I don't really look into the background of them. So I bought this game, so I didn't see yesterday. It's $5. The only other game that came out yesterday was where'd it go? Friendship Club. But Friendship Club is a local multiplayer game, so I couldn't review that. It's just me. I don't have friends over here to review multiplayer or like local multiplayer games, which confuses the shit out of me that there's local multiplayer games for PC. But however, So I picked this one up. It's an RPG Maker game, which I tend to avoid, but I did it anyway. Well, I downloaded it, and it wouldn't launch. No executable. Nothing. Didn't work. So, jumped on the forums and realized that this game was canceled in 2013. It was greenlit back in 2013. It was supposed to be free to play. And then the developer realized, like, oh, it's going to launch, put $5, made it cost $5, and then said that it was going to be $15 when it releases. He pushed a build this morning. Well, let me backstep. Last night, a bunch of people were complaining about it. This morning, I woke up. He had deleted all the negative comments and all the questions asking about if it was a scam and what was going on. Deleted all that. Then somebody reposted it, and then he moved it into another sub-forum, like Other or something. So it's not under General, so no one's ever going to see it. Then he pushed an update out, which was QuestEvent Beta 2. But if you go back and you look at the green light, QuestEvent Beta 2 was the last update from like July of 2013 when they were greenlit. So this is just a build that's a year and a half old. He just wanted to put a build up there to satisfy, I'm assuming, Steam's requirements for the game to be working. That's it. That's all he said. Like, this kind of shit pisses me off only because of the fact that, like, he's never going to work on this game. He hasn't been working on it for 18 months. And now it's just going to sit here and, like, people are going to buy it. So I played 70 minutes of it. Or, like, not 70 minutes of it, like 23 minutes of it. It's a tutorial. And then you get to a point where you do a quest and you go to turn it in. And the woman's like, wait an hour. And I'll give you something else to do. And it's a fucking literal hour. A little timer pops up in the top right-hand corner of your screen and literally counts down an hour of real time. Dead serious. This really happened. An hour of fucking real time. Like, I was so disgusted. Like, I wanted to stab a baby. Not literally, figuratively. I was just really angry. So, it's just super frustrating that this guy is taking advantage of early access and Steam and, you know, all the users out there. And it's why people don't like early access, because of guys like this. So, it's really frustrating, and I just hope that no one purchases his game or any game that this guy ever makes, and it just gets buried and forgotten. I really wish Steam would make an example out of it and take it down, but you know, sure as shit, that's not going to happen. Alright, so let's run through, like, now I'm just going to leave that alone. That's it. I'm done talking about that game forever. So we're just going to run through the games that came out. Like I said, Factions Origins of Maru came out. It's $20 on Steam right now. This game, Raiders Sphere 4th. I don't understand how this works, and the only reason I left it in this list is because it says it came out December 31st of 2013. It's like a space, not a spaceship, like a fight, like a, god damn, I don't even know what they're called. Like a airplane battle sim. You know, jet battle. It said it came out in 2013, but is relisted under Greenlight. I mean, or early access. So I don't exactly understand how Steam does this. This isn't the first game that this has happened with, so I don't know. Just mention it. It's really expensive. It's like $18. I know nothing about it. The other game I just mentioned, Friendship Club, came out. It looks really good. It's like a 4-player local multiplayer game. It looks like a bullet hell kind of thing. The art style is really neat. It looks really cool. However, it's local multiplayer. If they made it so it wasn't, like, I think it's only local multiplayer. Yeah, I believe it's only local multiplayer. And I know, like, I'm never going to be able to play this with anybody. But if you have a group of friends that like sitting around your PC and playing video games, I would check it out. It's $10.79. Let's see what else. I already mentioned Ubermosh came out. That's $2. Let's see. There's this game called Minimon. It's like a Pokemon-esque RPG. It's got its own unique art style. It's $9.99. The only issue I have is I looked this up, and it's an iPad game. Minimon was released for. It's not going to let me open the window now so I can read it. I pulled their website, and it's like an iOS game that they put on Steam. I highly doubt it's $10 on iOS. So go buy it on iOS, maybe. I don't know. Go check it out. Like, because I'm not gonna buy it, especially if it's an iOS game. Like, unless the port's completely different, but it doesn't look like it from what I saw. So I'm probably not gonna do that. All right, next game. I actually just got a key for this. I tweeted at this guy today, actually. It's this game called Flamberge, and it's a turn-based RPG game. So each team, like, as you're fighting, you're setting your moves, the opponent's setting their moves, and you execute them at the same time. Looks really cool. It's got a neat art style. It's like a pixel art style. You're fighting on this top-down map, which looks really cool. It's $8.49 on Steam right now. See, that's 15% off until April 1st. So about another week. I'm going to record a video of it right after this. So hopefully I can get a little information out of it. The other game I wanted to mention is Dead Sea. Now, I wanted to mention it because it's listed on Steam as released for $5. However, do not purchase the game. I messaged the developer. I read into it. It was listed as a glitch, and it's not the game. Like, all that you can access right now is like 2 prefabricated maps on there, and they don't know why it's been listed. I reached out to him. I'm waiting for him to respond. I was hoping he would get back to me before I went live with this, but it's not officially launched. It says it all over the page, don't buy it, but people are still buying it because they don't read before they buy things, like me. So don't buy it yet. It still looks really good, and I like that they're on top of this, and they're not trying to be like, oh, yeah, that's the game. No, I think they really want to put out a good product, and they're like, oh, shit, something got messed up. And from what I understand is, like, either the publisher pushed it or the developer pushed it, but the game actually wasn't on there. So don't purchase this yet. Wait until they update the page. I will update you guys again when I find out more information about it. All right, so that does it for games that came out. The only thing I have left is I didn't pull any updates. I know, let me double check the name of the game. I don't want to give you guys wrong information. Project Explorer. So Project Explorer had an update, and they added a couple things. I just wanted to mention that even though I said that I wouldn't recommend buying this right now, the developer is on top of it. It has been updating it with new items and fixes just about every day since it was released. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, every day this week it's been updated. So they're on top of it, and I will review that when the time comes. So just keep your eyes out. Oh, keep your ears out. Listen, watch the website, because I will post something about it when it gets to a point where I feel like you should be, giving them your money. So that's all that was really updated. I'm sure there was a bunch of stuff with bug fixes and whatnot, but whatever. So I'm just going to jump into the last thing, and it's upcoming games. I only found one, and I wanted to get it out there. It comes out tomorrow, which will be today when this goes live, when it posts. It's called Parcel. It doesn't have a price yet. It comes out. It's unlocking in like 17 hours. It's a block puzzle game. You push blocks around. It's got a cool art style. It's steampunky. I just wanted to mention it because I think it looks awesome. Yeah, it's a multi-character cyberpunk puzzle game. The goal is to solve interlocking laser puzzles. Everybody loves lasers. Well, I do. I don't know. I don't know about you. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. It's relatively short. I just really wanted to vent about how shitty QuestEvent was and make sure I got this out. Don't forget, as usual, check out all the usual places: earlyaccesspodcast.com, Early Access PC on Twitter, Early Access Podcast on Facebook. Go to the YouTube Early Access Podcast. Like all those places. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the show. And also, Go to on the website, click through the Amazon banner, save it as your Amazon page, and use it whenever you buy anything on Amazon. If you want to help out the show, it gives us a little bit of kickback. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Blah blah blah. Every podcast has an Amazon affiliate link. Hopefully you use mine instead of Adam Carolla's, because that guy doesn't have enough money. Other than that, thanks for listening. I'll see you guys on Thursday.